I'm calling this a slap in America's face. North Korea detonates its fifth and possibly most powerful nuclear nuclear device yet. It says it can put a bomb on a missile at will. And they did this just as President Obama left Asia after his near-disastrous tour. The administration has responded to North Korea's test, and it says this: today's nuclear test, a flagrant violation of multiple UN Security Council resolutions, makes clear North Korea's disregard for international norms and standards for behavior, and demonstrates it has no interest in being a responsible member of the international community. That's what the president is saying. Joining us now, Congressman Babin, Republican from Texas. I say this is a slap in the face at America, and you say what?
I couldn't agree more. I think this is just more of the same. Weakness on the part of our president. Serious consequences. You know, who's paying attention? This is the same president that drew a red line in the sand for Syria and paid $400 million cash ransoms, actually $1.7 billion ransoms to the Islamic Republic of Iran. So what are serious consequences? I think we've come to the point now where our enemies no longer respect or fear us. Our allies no longer trust us, and you know, we need to have some serious consequences here.
But what gets me is that the establishment media dismisses this threat and dismisses Donald Trump as having anything to do with fixing this problem. For example, a couple of days ago, Donald Trump recommended and called for a sea-based missile defense system, precisely to deal with this kind of threat from North Korea. But that is lost in the establishment media. They don't even talk about it.
You are so right, Stuart. This is exactly what needs to be done. You know, the Congress passed a very strong sanctions bill, which was signed into law by this president against North Korea. All he has to do is enforce the law, some serious squeeze, put an economic hurt on this regime. This is a rogue regime that endangers millions of people around this globe. With their nuclear program, their missile testing, their testing of nuclear devices, something needs to be done. It's got to be hurtful. It's got to hurt these people. It's their leader, Stuart, we all know, is about to bubble off, as we say down in Texas. And something's got to be done.
Would you hold on there for a second, Congressman? I want to just go to Ashley Webster, my colleague here. We've got a story about an illegal immigrant accused of, what, serial rape and then deported 5 times before his most recent arrest. What's going on?
It's just a remarkable and very sad story, in as much that how can this happen? A Mexican national, you're seeing him right there. Nicodemo Correa Gonzalez is his name. He's been arrested numerous times, 3 times for drunk driving. He's been deported 5 times, but he keeps coming back. And then this last one, he's now accused of serial rape, including the sexual assault of a woman last month, in which she says he tried to set her on fire. He's now in jail, but you know, this is a classic example of what these people are arrested, they go back across the border, and then seem to, at will, be able to come back.
Congressman Babin, still with us. What do you make of this? This is a horror story, another horror story.
And this occurred in Austin, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I'm a proud Texan, but Austin is a Democratic-controlled city and county, Travis County. They are a sanctuary city. This is not the first, nor will it be the last time that we see this going on in Austin until we take some effective action, cut off federal funds to these sanctuary cities across this country, including the city of Austin, because this politically correct, crazy lack of turning these people over to ICE and having them deported, and then when they come back in a revolving door, where is Mexico? We have extradited these people across the border. Why doesn't Mexico? We need to enforce, make them enforce the law down there. This man should have been in jail in Mexico. And when he comes back here for the 5th time, it just tells you there are broken immigration system, our sanctuary cities, and the lack of this administration's enforcement of border laws is just out of control.
I would like to see Hillary Clinton asked about sanctuary cities, but I don't expect that question to be asked anytime soon. Congressman Babin, as always, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you.